Fake it till you make it. A common expression that has been used everywhere for anything, but of course today we're using it for the purposes of manifestation. This is not for people that aren't delusional, so go away, because the whole point of manifesting is low-key like being delusional. You could have $40 to your name, but you're saying, I'm a billionaire. And that's literally how you're gonna make it. Today we're gonna be talking about how to trick your brain into believing that your little imagination and all the things you imagine are real memories, so that you can manifest what you want. This is fun because as someone that is weird and has a wild imagination, this is something I'm a master at. And on a real level though, by the time I'm probably like 80, I might have some serious dementia, but it was worth it. But yeah, let's get into the video. The thing we all have to remember is that your brain does not know the difference between imagination and what you actually experience. That's why you can dream of something, imagine something, and maybe years later down the line, whatever, your brain, you think to yourself, did that actually happen, or was that just something I imagined, or something I watched on TV, or blah blah blah. Your mind can really mix it up. Your brain rewires itself based on repetitive thoughts. That's why repetition is so important when it comes to manifestation. Y'all act like God and the universe or whatever is like a genie and it's just supposed to grant your wishes like that. Baby, you gotta impress. You gotta impress. That's how you gotta do things. You have to impress your subconscious mind and continue to repeat it. The stronger you work out your manifestation muscle, the gains will be juicy and fat because you continue to work out that belief. What video did I talk about that? Good shit. Like, stating a new intention and constantly repeating it, affirming and doing all that stuff is like working out a muscle that you're trying to get bigger and stuff like that. You have to continue to work on it. And the stronger and stronger the belief will be, stronger the belief, the stronger the conviction. Unshakable. No one can tell you otherwise. Reality can't tell you otherwise, and it manifests in your life because you have impressed your subconscious mind. Quick little story, because this is a bit funny. I had a little situation. We're not going to spill too much beans on that. Mind your business. But my mind started to, I got triggered really badly one day, and I got like really mad. I got so mad it ruined my whole entire day. Was that necessary? No, because I had no physical evidence that this thing happened. My mind ran with that negative assumption and said, oh yeah, this happening, I'm getting all jealous, I'm getting all upset, and and I had no physical evidence of that. To stop myself, like, if I'm being so real, I'm a real person, guys, like, shit happens to me too. And I had to be like, Adrian, where did you come up with that idea? Who told you that? And then I said, whoa. Then I had to watch my own videos to get inspired again and like to come back to my senses and to myself. And I'm like, girl, who told you that? Nobody told you that. You're running with assumptions. Why don't you run with a positive assumption that you have absolutely no proof of and build emotion off that? And I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm just tripping. Boom, it was fixed. And I felt better. Like, significantly better. Yeah. So just like you making little assumptions, say for example, oh my god, my friends are definitely talking about me, like you're getting all mad, you're painting all these like little scenarios in your mind that you have no proof of, mind you. And a lot of people do this. I don't know a single person that doesn't get mad off of imagination and of things they have no solid evidence of. But yet people that manifest, me and others of course, are crazy because we want to imagine good shit that we have no evidence of and get happy about that. Yeah, that sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? You're doing the same shit, except you're doing it negatively and I'm doing it positively, and I'm weird. Okay. Anyways, now let's get into how we're gonna, create your little imagery, your little imagination, and turn it and trick your brain into thinking that it's something that happened. Lay your ass down in your bed. You can sit down, whatever is comfortable for you. And what you're going to do is imagine something incredibly simple and familiar. The more familiar your imagination, your little visualization thing you're visualizing is, the better, the easier. Your mind will accept it way more than something like, say you live in an apartment building and you're imagining that you are in like a mansion or something. Now, of course, with imagination, with visualization, it's incredibly fun, and I know you want to just explore and do this, that, and the third, but keep it cute and simple. The simple and the shorter it is, I'm talking like a 3 to 5 second scene, nothing too long, nothing too fancy, just dead simple, so easy. Imagine yourself going downstairs or wherever the water is, going to get a glass of water. And then what you're going to do is, after you did that little visualization and you imagine yourself getting water, you're going to go downstairs and get yourself water. That's telling your brain that manifestation is easy, possible, and oh my gosh, I manifested this glass of water. Now, of course, you can say that's simple, that's easy, but just do it. Trust me on this, okay? And then I'm going to show you what else you're going to do. You're going to lay on your back and you're going to imagine what it is you want to imagine. How you're going to do this is you're going to imagine the version of you after your manifestation has already come into your life. So say you want to manifest $5,000 a month. This is you, like normal, just living your life with the new $5,000 a month. Not the day you start earning the $5,000, not the day you're like, oh my gosh, the day that you're just so comfortable and so it's just so normalized in your life that you're like, yeah, I'm this way, I'm that way, and just imagine what that feels like. What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you taste? Like, really get into it and feel that. Create a solid memory. For example, though, say you're in a happy relationship, imagine you and your person on a date. Like, what are you wearing? How do you feel? What do you smell like? What does he smell like? What does she smell like? What's the vibe? Like, what are you guys gonna do? And you're smiling, you're happy. And I don't care if you gotta lay down or sit down or whatever when you're imagining this, and smile and laugh and kiki by yourself. I don't care. You're gonna enjoy it, you're gonna feel it. The longer you really focus on this scene, you are strengthening the neural pathways in your brain that this is a real memory. And now, after you kind of get out of this meditation little state you're in, throughout the day, you're going to continue to replay it in your mind, because this is what happened last night, this is what happened yesterday, this is what happened last week, and I'm feeling good because this is my life. And you're going to keep playing it, replaying it, like, haha. Just like how you would replay any memory in your mind that is traumatic, that is good, you're going to replay this like it's something that truly happened. I remember this day like last week with me and Now, by default, your brain removes shit that didn't physically happen. But this is why you have to continue to remember and replay this in your head like a memory. And if it happens like verbatim, say for example, you imagine a business opportunity or specific person saying something, and you see those words in your mind and then they actually say it verbatim. I've had that happen. It's weird. It's like, what the actual hell? But don't be scared of it, baby. Be aware of it. You're gonna keep that running through your mind, and this is going to become stronger and stronger. I don't care if you have to set alarms on your phone or reminders on your phone to make you think of that thing again, but you're gonna keep repeating that over and over and over and persist with your mind, and always make sure. I'm not necessarily saying that you have to like meditate on it again and replay it, but even just when you're outside, when you're with your friends, when you're at work a little bit, think about it. I'm not saying you have to go into that full like meditation type of thing, but you can just replay it through your mind and continue to replay it through your mind. When you're sleeping, of course, during SATs, when you're about to fall asleep at night, think about it more. Just like how something traumatic and a bad memory would attack your mind, use this positive memory and continue to just have it attack your mind. And it'll come. As I said about running that imagery throughout your head constantly, no matter what, and relentlessly, that will stick in your mind to the point your brain will go like, wait a minute, this happened to us? I think it did. I don't care how long it takes. It won't take long though. But that's only if you think it will take long. If you believe this will take long, then it will. If you believe this will be fast, like I'm telling you it will be fast, because it literally is fast, and I don't care if you have to think about things from the past and use it as evidence that this is easy and that it works, do it. Just like how I told you, you have all these assumptions that are negative that you have no evidence of, and you're actually like getting mad, you're fuming and all this and all that. Okay, do the same thing but with the positive. Why is it so easy for us to manifest negative things rather than positive things? Cancel it out, refuse, delete, gone. Start manifesting what you want to manifest. Okay, I hope this video helps you guys today. And if you guys want any other videos, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what else you'd like to see in the future, okay? Love you. Bye.